Hello. Now, let me put my cards on the table. I don't drive. I've never driven a car in my life. I drove a tractor when I was about 5. I quite enjoyed that, but I didn't quite learn how to control the gears, and I never quite learned how to do braking. So I would be fairly lethal in a car. I've never tried. Never. And I have been a passenger in a car on a number of occasions when the car's broken down. And I have been in a few situations where I felt slightly uneasy on the hard shoulder, waiting for the AA or whatever emergency rescue system we were hooked up to at the time. Now, there are more cars on the roads because there's more people living here. And we need to upgrade our motorways. We need to upgrade our transport systems, not only road, but also rail. And we're doing it in a rather haphazard and disjointed way, with great fanfares about HS2, which isn't really going anywhere, and fanfares about smart motorways, which sound wonderful, but which Rishi Sunak, in his bid for leadership, made it quite clear he judged them to be unsafe. In fact, I think he actually said, these things are unsafe. And what we got today was an announcement that no more smart motorways will be built. Great! We should be cheering. We should be standing on the rooftops and saluting the wisdom of our government, except that there's 14 new projects which have been shelved, and the existing smart motorways, which account for 10% or so of our motorway network, will remain. How is that remotely possible? So the government seems to have acknowledged that smart motorways are unsafe. There's numerous people killed and injured on the motorway system because of the smart motorways, because there's nowhere to pull over if you have a breakdown. What do you do? What do you do? It's just dangerous. And, if the government is so keen to build 4-lane motorways, then it should build 4-lane motorways. For goodness sake, so much of our motorway system, particularly the M1, which I go up and down every so often, is almost always stacked with bollards or something. And we're on a go slow in this section and that section as this endless repair, or I don't understand quite what is going on. We're not making the motorway larger significantly. What's going on the M1? I don't know. And as a non-driver, maybe I don't have any right to know. But I find the philosophical question of accepting that there's a reason not to build any more smart motorways because they are unsafe, I find it philosophically odd that should be acknowledged, and yet the 10% of our motorways which have already been converted to being smart remain. The only thing we can conclude is that 10% of our motorways are unsafe. So our government is endorsing unsafe motoring. I don't see that is a position philosophically, morally, legally that is acceptable.